Okay, bear with me a second here. We're starting. Looks like. Let's go with this one. Oh, look, I'm not there. Haha. All right, I'm working on this. I know there is a trick to this. One of these days. Something? Maybe? So my webcam doesn't appear to be working. I have a hunch. I'm gonna try. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I needed to restart OBS real quick because the webcam was just simply not working, which wasn't going to get us anywhere for today since we have things to go do. Things to do. All right, let's talk about what it is we're doing today. We're getting back into the Go code, into Mux, etc. And I don't know, I don't think there's too much more preface to that. Starting up the machine right now. So that should be bouncing in just a second here. Of course, starts at the wrong resolution. Fixin'. There we go. So go ahead and open up GoLand here. Let's open up the terminal too. Just see where we are here. Docker network list. So we still got our Trux network up. And likely, I suspect. No, that's not up. Okay, so let's while that's running through that, get in here and just get the services back in up and running, right? So yeah. So we want to go into migrations. And then we are going to get, let's see, dev up. No, let's do down first. Make sure it takes everything out. Then we're going to do dev up. There we go. Okay. Stop detecting Docker files. Same thing happened as yesterday. And then, oh, weird. There we go. Now you get your pretzel rocks. All right, and we're ready to take off, really. There ain't a bunch of stuff to chit-chat about and ramble on endlessly about today. Got a little pretzel background music, and we're gonna get rolling here. And get you a better view. Boom, there we are in the code editor. Got our migrations just done. So now we should have Docker running. No? I thought we just did dev up. Did we have an error? Oh, it didn't. There we go. Boom, just like that, that fast. Whoa, that was a hell of a sneeze. I'm even out of focus. I'm sure the focus will come back in a minute. Oh God, that hurt. Okay, so that's up and going. And now let's review just a little bit about where we were. I don't know how I feel about this one. So it's gonna get a down vote. Alright, so handlers, we got a truck handler, truck, find by ID. Oh, That's exactly where we got to yesterday. We're working on this one. And then I had, oh yeah, truck, add truck details, which will be a post because it's adding, and then location, location ID, find truck by location. That one's going to be, oh, probably like this, actually. Truck, location, and then location ID. Or details, maybe? I don't know. I'm going to put it in there like that for now. And then let's bounce out here to the truck details handler and finish working on it. That was the one we were working on. So we'll go to declaration. I'll bring us over here. And yeah, so yesterday I left off with, this actually worked. It pulled up the truck by the truck ID. So let's see. So we have that, and we just need to do now truck details handler. So we really just have, we don't even have an iterator. We could do a singular record. Let's open up Chrome here. We'll go dive out and look into what we were doing specifically. We're basically trying to do this type of scenario. So let's copy this as a reference. Just go in here and get going. So we have, so I don't know how we would, truck ID bars string. So actually let's look at how we would do this. So Golang convert string to UUID. That should work. Oh, I bet there's a parse. Oh, from string. Okay. From string. That's weird. Okay. I wonder if. Okay, let's get this added here. No, that is not what I want. This one. Did I add the right one? Yep, that's what I want. Okay. That's in there. So just goes QL UID. Oh, there we go. From bytes. No. Let's do this var. ID1 equals UID. Oops. Go SQL dot parse UUID truck ID. Let's do that actually. Like so. We don't have to mess with the bar. Alright, we get the error. We're gonna actually swallow that for now. This is, how do I call it down here? Is it just session? Yeah. We need this up at the top, first bit to declare. One is fine. And we'll do select basically this. But we want to add a few more pieces. So let's get out here and bring up the console. New console. Do we have our data in there from yesterday? Come on. Yeah, there it is. So I'm going to run this again. Oh, I need to do... Actually, is the whole thing... I should be able to run the whole thing. There we go. Okay. So this now should execute correctly. There we go. And then we want to say, or we want to add a piece. We want to add truck type details. There we go. From trucks, where ID equals, well, whatever our UUID is. So let's go with this one. So there's our details. But yeah, so ID is not... Turn our architecture, we got... ID would be our PK, I guess. Or our petition key. Oops, crap. There we go. Or should we even do that? No. We're just going to leave it that way for now. So that'll put it in our primary key, so we can actually do it by UUID then. But do we need anything else? We got name, phone number, and latitude and longitude. Yeah, let's add that. Longitude, latitude. So we're gonna take down the migration here. And then we're gonna rerun this one. Hello, Caffeinated Devil. How are you? Working through a little bit of CQL and such again. So this needs to be this. Let's call this website. And we're going to give Mamitran this actual detailed website. Oops, there we go. We're going to do an upsert on that. Oh, what? What? This crap. Oh, I thought the map was double quotes. But yeah, okay, that fixed it. Did it do it? Yep, looks like it. Okay, cool. So now we have the website for the Mamitran cart in there. So let's run this. Oh, what happened here? Oh yeah, it's going to create a new UID and create a new one, of course. Of course that's what it's going to do. Duh. So let's actually do a cleanup. And we'll run all this stuff again. Then we should just have the 2 like we're supposed to. Alright. So I'm going to do update this. So throw it in the background though. Don't need to restart on it right now. Alright, so now we got all of this. And we should be able to take off allow filtering and just get it by the ID. Oh, of course the ID isn't that anymore though. Let's take this off. And execute that. There we go. And then, so here's the one with the details. Where ID equals that. And that should work. Yep, there we go. Okay. So let's take that. And get that into our query here. Let's see, how did they do variable here? Me. Oh, question parsed it. Okay, so let's do that. We'll do this one with a question mark. And this will be the truck ID. Perfect. That is exactly what we want. Let's do it down here. Take this out of there, like so. Consistency 1, that is good for us. And then you can do a scan ID text error nil. That also looks appropriate. I did not get myself water. I already need some. So, okay. Don't need text here. But I do need all these variables. So let's do var ID name, phone, truck, type, details. Actually, I'm gonna snag this. That here, and then this is actually gonna become just a singular item, a single truck. That is good. What's this fussing about? Just not used, right? Yeah. These are all strings. Let's call this no, let's oops. I don't know what that just did. So refactor. Oh. It's because the mouse is not. So rename, and we'll call this the I don't know. Well, I have truck ID there, which is the variable from the vars of the request URI, and this needs to be the. I'll just call it the truck UUID. So let's call it the UUID. Oh, this is bad too, because then it's the name of the thing. DE are you using? I am currently using Ignaro Bougie, Ubuntu Bougie distro. So Debian Ubuntu Bougie distro / build out / UI build out thing. Is that what you're asking me about? That answers the question, I hope. Love it. It's pretty awesome. It's got good stuff. I especially love like the little bar here. All the little bits up here fit real well. You see little great little menus. This has the calendars and everything, which is pretty slick. And you know all the standard stuff too that you expect on an Ubuntu distro, with the added Benny. One of the things that sold me almost instantly was this Tillix. Tillix comes in here by default, and it does. What's it? So you can break it out. Your terminals like this. It's all sorts of good stuff. List. Yeah. Cinnamon, but looking for new D possibilities. Yeah, this is definitely a fun one. I like it. I think it's pretty nice, pretty usable. Just like straight from installation. You know, I don't even have to do anything crazy extra to get it going. Not to say that I don't. I add the stuff that I want, but it's a pretty beautiful distro. And you notice the transparencies there on the Tillix are pretty nice, which comes in handy when I'm like trying to work from a list of things that is behind the terminal. So, you know, just pop the transparency on, boom, I can look at my IDE or whatever, and then JetBrains stuff works flawlessly on here, and I have a whole slew of, oh, another WebStorm update already? Let that run in the background. I'm not using these, so that sounds good. But wait a second. Oh, it's just being goofy. But yeah, as you can see, pretty solid on all fronts. I've had zero issues with it. Quite enjoyed it, actually. So, here's my rename, truck ID. No, didn't want to do it. Okay, be that way. Rename, truck. Well, it's going to be UID for now. I don't, it's being really weird and ornery. Oh, I see why, because of that. Parsed truck ID is what that's going to be then. And that just goes here. Wait, no, ID. And then that goes here. Yeah. And now we need to put in this list of mess for all these things. So let's see, we need ID from the table here. Let's do this, let's do that. And then throw in an ampersand, and then I'm gonna paste, copy and paste this a couple times. There we go. Do this a few too many times. So text, ID text needs to be name. Cool, yeah. Definitely jump back in sometime and let me know what you think, you know, or holler at me on Twitter, Adrian or Thrashing Code. I always love to hear about people's adventures in Linux distros and everything. So, truck, type, and phone, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, latitude, which I learned how to spell yesterday. Longitude. Can't believe this many years and I had no idea how to spell that damn thing. What did I do? I keep typing Instagram all the time. All the time I do that. So then truck is not a thing. There we go. That looks good. Okay. Then log fatal error. That is correct. That should run it. All this stuff should be out here. There we go. Scan all that stuff and then. Oh, there we go. So. Put it in that value. So I guess, hey Rubber Tables, how you doing? Just doing some CQL coding against Cassandra, working on some of the Trux databases services in Go. Yeah, so fun stuff. Nothing too special this stream, just pure and simple coding. Got some pretty cool stuff coming up in the very near future though. I had an awesome stream earlier with drones and everything that the DataStax crew are putting together for the DataStax Accelerate conference in DC in 2 weeks. Oh my god. I'll be speaking there. Got a bunch of other stuff going on. Should be pretty neat. I hope we record the talk. I'm not sure what we're planning to do, but the drone race thing is out there on the VOD, so you can check it out now on the DataStax Academy Twitch channel. And it's pretty cool. The thing uses like Python, Java services tier, what else? There was another key thing. Oh, they're using React for the front end to do like a leaderboard for the races of all the drones. And we got like, I don't know, a billion drones or something that we're going to have everybody at the conference racing. So it should be super rad. I'm looking forward to it. I can probably crash at least 2 drones myself. So that'll be groovy. Here, I'll actually put the link in the chat too. Just give me a second. I'm going to pull it up. Oh, they saved a great screenshot of it. Share. Here's the video link. So there you go. Yeah, it's a cool as hell app. The crew that is putting it together, kind of a bunch of fellows from different teams, actually, from product management, some other stuff. Anyway, they got together to put this app in place, build all the services and everything, the database backend for the conference, to have a cool, fun thing to do. And drones was the thing. So they got to working on it, and it's basically working at this point. They even do some debugging on some of the extra data points that they want to get. But the amount of the other thing that blew me away about this is the amount of data coming out of these drones is freaking nuts, man. I had no idea that those little things were pumping out all that data. I knew the data points could prospectively exist, but I didn't know that there was stuff you could use to actually get at that level of detail. So I'm very fascinated to see all the stuff they end up pulling out of there, because they're looking at like getting speed of drones and all this other stuff, and yeah, it's nuts. yeah, it just blew my mind. Anyway, watch that past one. The whole one is on point. It's not very slow either. Like, we dive into the stuff, get into the code, start debugging. We actually show drones flying. Like, one of the guys, Mark, he launches it in his room, which is like a little confined space, right? And it's like zzz, it crashes. It's great fun. Yeah. You know, I think some of those metrics are there. We didn't talk too much about it, but it'll be very curious to know, because we're in Washington, D.C. for this conference. And Washington, D.C. is built on a damn swamp, right? And in that swamp, ironically, are all the political types. It's kind of not an irony that was supposed to be, right? But anyway, so it's built on top of a literal swamp, and the humidity by proxy of that is intense. And it's supposed to be like 80 degrees Fahrenheit for the whole week of the conference. And if it is, getting metrics on that would be pretty awesome, because it's gonna be off the charts, and like the effect that will actually have on those little drones could be pretty dramatic, actually. I mean, I know aircraft coming into land in DC have to take that into account coming into Reagan, because they get up pushes from the heat, right? So it bounces them up higher, so they have to kind of drop in a little bit more as they come in along the Potomac into the Reagan International Airport there. Yeah, I'll have to bring that up to them, because they'll be all about it. You know, they're like, oh, if I can get that data point, hell yeah. You know, they'll dive back into the code and start making something happen. They're really good about it. Yeah, so all that good jazz that was happening earlier on the DataStax Academy channel. Now we are on my channel, and I'm listening to some Sleepy Time Pretzel Rocks. What in the world is going on over there? I guess that's rock music or something. Here's one called Turbulence. Speaking of heat rising, For aircraft, here's some turbulence. Oh man, squirrel moments are the best. Early this morning too, I was watching. Oh, I've completely spaced. I was on there for like 4 hours. Chris. I was watching Chris. But his name isn't. I mean, his name is Chris, but his channel is Chris. I'm spacing. Anyway, I was on there chatting with him. We were shooting the shit about meetups and stuff coming up, and getting stuff streamed, which is pretty cool, right? That'll be a lot of fun. Getting more meetups streamed. Yeah. So back in the code here. Let's actually restart GoLand. And I did want to bring up one other thing. Since I'm having kind of a squirrel moment, let's do this. Boom. Okay, here's the Twitch happenings, right? One of the things I did, and I did actually go through and design these, I created one of the code stores. And it's got all the little Thrashing code stuff on it, right? I got some shirts, Thrashing code logo, which is pretty cool, phone thingy, and where did it go? The little picture, I don't know who the heck would want a giant poster of that, but hey, whatever. The mug looks badass, this black rim and everything. Yeah, store. I'm gonna be a millionaire in no time, I just know it. The hoodie is looking pretty cool. Like you can go purple, which I didn't know purple was an option, but whatever, and then black. And then, see, I think it's this thing actually. Yeah, I put a pretty cool, oh, see, it's got the wrist logo, arm logo on the other side here. Yeah, there you go. The back of it, Thrashing code. This has this, so you can like put your other patches on here. And then this says that. So I think I'm actually gonna get myself some of this stuff just to represent and all. But you know, got ladies wear out there too, because you gotta have a racerback tank. Is this the one? Yeah. See, this has the code with the GoLang that actually McNamara threw together for me, which I'm super stoked about. Still, to this day, I'm going to be excited forever about that. So lots of good stuff. If anybody wants to check it out and pick something up, always would be greatly appreciated. Representing and giving the channel props. Always trying to put together good stuff. So that's fun. And by the way, if anybody gets any of these things and any of the quality is like, let me know ASAP. Like I ordered myself some of this stuff, right, to make sure, but I don't have it yet. It's gonna be like 2 weeks before I get it because I'm leaving next week to go down to Portland, and the next week I'm in DC at the conference and blah blah blah. So it's gonna be like 2 or 3 weeks before I get to actually verify all of this stuff. So if anybody does get some of it and it's crap, let me know and I'll yank it and like get better material out there. They promised me that it's good, but you know, I don't know about the businesses promising me stuff until I see it. Let's see, what was the... Yeah, so that was the main thing I was going to show you there, speaking of getting sidetracked. So, code. Yeah, you should definitely get the mug, rubber tables. And then, on the table, you should set the mug there, be like, it is time to convene, you know, hardware hacking session, or something like that. That would be awesome. Alright. So back in the midst of the code here, just writing a function right now, truck details handler, which will go out and grab all the details for a specific truck, food truck that would be queried and found in the database. So it gets just one record back. That's all we're trying to get, and then needs to populate the table, which I wonder if I can actually do this. Let's try that actually. Let's comment this. I just realized I'm probably doing this kind of one of the most less convenient ways. I should be mapping this directly into my type, right? Yeah, so let's do truck ID, truck main. There we go. Truck type, truck phone, truck Facebook, truck Twitter, truck Instagram. Oops, already spelling shit wrong. Insta, come on. Where did it go? Instagram. And then latitude, longitude. There we go. So that should work, getting it mapped in like that, and I should just be able to say truck, maybe even. That might not work, but we'll see. Let's see. So I should be able to run this, build service base. And then let's pull up, where's that console? So in the database we have, oh yeah, we don't know what the actual ID is. That's what I'm trying to get real quick. So the idea is that the table's been queried and we get a list of all the trucks for like a particular region mapped into by the Latin long, right? Like within a city region or whatever. And we have that list displayed somewhere, so we have the ID in that display. So we click on it, with that ID it'll throw out the request, say, hey, let's query for this particular truck ID, and then give me back all of the details about it. So basically we're talking about the standard notion of, here's a row of trucks, we're drilling into the specific details about one particular truck. So, if I run that, there's both of them. So this one has details, the other one doesn't have details. So we want to use this one. And then, all right, all that's running. So if I do curl, was it curl local host 8079 truck, and then paste that in. Did it actually start, or is it crapped out? Oh, 9 at 10. I'm out of sync on columns and stuff again. Oh! I didn't even know there was a notification for it. Super badass. I gotta make it more heavy metal though. That it's too, you know. Heck yeah, that is freaking awesome. Thanks, dude. Enjoy your mug. have some good stout coffee in that sucker. So let's see, where I'll just go with that routes. No, go to handlers. And then, all right, what's my, so I have 4. So 9. Oh, I didn't put details in here. That's the problem. So truck type, I'm trying to do it in order, so let's do ampersand. Yeah, logistical supply chains, woohoo! I'm kind of curious how they got a lot of that stuff set up. Hey, you know, that's really what mugs are for, right? Coffee just happened to be another thing that got interjected into the process. It's all about getting to the end of the day, getting to that good, solid beer. Speaking of, I feel like I should go get one. Details. There we go. That should fix that. Okay. So then terminal it. Boom. No? Did I just bring down the thing? Cannot unmarshal. Oh. Of course not. Let's do stuff. This thing. JSON. What is it's unmarshal? Yeah, unmarshal. Oh, I gotta put it into a damn byte. Why can't I just say truck? T is equal to byte. No. Byte. Thing. I don't remember. Damn it. What's the syntax for that? JSON unmarshal going. Love it. Thrashing code beer Stein. Unmarshal. Byte and an interface. So where's the sample? Come on. I'm always kind of amazed by it. You know, docs is great, but what you need is a sample. See, Unmarshal. Yeah, there we go. Message. The decoded data will be stored. So this is what I need to do right here. That's parens. Let me do that. What? No. T, comma, something. Oh, message. Actually, var m message. Yeah, same thing here. Like, I want to see the sample code because I get what the doc says. That's the thing. It's like, I understand this, but I don't know exactly. So, I mean, this stuff is even sample-based, right? But if you just see this, it's like, okay, byte error, right? But how should I put those together? There's like certain information about that that's pertinent, and it's you don't know it until you see the example, you know? Right, exactly. Like, cute car, but does it go? I don't know. Like, let me see it drive. Let's drive it. Let's move it. Let's do something with it. Maybe I need to actually do that. But it's generic JSON. Oh, I need to undo it from, unmarshal it from a map. Yes, this thing. Right? So map. But do I even want to do that? This is kind of hilarious. Oh, actually, you know what? This is. I don't need to sit here and do this thing right this minute. What we need to do is just see that it works, because that's what we need to prove out. Writer dot thing truck dot details. Let's see what details does. Get bass drops in the middle of my stuff. Life Force by One Paula. I have no idea who that actually is. Some of this Pretzel Rock stuff's got snagged last time. I listened to the Ginger song and that barely got snagged. Like half it got snagged, but then afterwards it kept half of what I was saying muted. Yes. Oh, dude, Terraform, that has been the bane of my existence about Terraform. Love Terraform, the docs, and I've talked to numerous people at Terraform, I mean at HashiCorp, and they're like, yeah, I know, the docs need help. They like eternally need help. And I'm like, it's not even the docs. It's that you need samples. You need samples of stuff that work. If you put it in the docs, great, but also you could just make a freaking sample repository of stuff, like 8 million things. That's the crux. I don't know, I felt like it got a little bit better over the last umpteen years, but it's still, oh god, it's such, yeah, it's like pulling teeth. I mean, the only reason I know how to use it half the time is just because I've been using it and pulling my teeth with it for so long now. Yeah, exactly. Yep, exactly. Same boat, man. We're all in that heck boat when it comes to that thing. So useful, but God, it makes it so hard sometimes. Okay, so this is, we can nip that right out of there. This, let's actually do this. Just get rid of the truck ID thing altogether, like this, and then we can actually rename this. Sorry, I just went full on refactor mode here. And this can just be truck ID now. Yeah, beautiful. All right, so that's already cleaner. This stuff is in there. We got format print line, which I don't actually know that it's there. I guess that was that sample I copied and pasted. And details should print out. Let's actually restart that since I just did a refactor. Oh yes, what's up with that? How did they SEO that shit? It's like we're gonna SEO to the thing that you don't need by default. Yep. That's frustrating. What? What'd you break on now? Cannot unmarshal, blah blah blah, into string. Oh yeah, don't do it in it. Yeah, it would flake out on that actually. Let's just do name. Something to prove that we got it. That's okay. It is running, so let's do curl local host 8079. Okay, welcome home. Okay, and then let's get a list of trucks. Oh, I might have been pulling one that didn't exist there for a second. Maybe. Truck value. I know that one exists. It's just right there. Cannot unmarshal it. Oh, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I am perplexed. Oh, it's breaking right here on this. Oh, it can't unmarshal details to details. Oh, how do I do that here? Oh, I don't do it here. Aha, the catch to this whole thing. I also don't know how to... So like here, I'm taking the actual object I just created, doing all this jazz. And then here, I'm taking it, mapping it in here. But then I append right there. Which, I guess if I numbered them, I could do. Well, we'll go back to that refactor in a second. This one is the one that's biting me in the ass. So details is messing me up. Details is... How do we look at the type? How can we look at the type? Oh, so this is so tricky. Details. Yep. So in the database, it's a map type. Oh, that's what I need to do. How is... Let's go here and go to declaration. Let's call it a map. Go CQL.map. Oh, error map? No, it's UDT marshaller. Go CQL map to go to type. Map. Support raw common types including sets, lists, and maps. Can dynamically marshal an entire query result into a map string interface using the slice map API. This returns a slice of row maps keyed by CQL column names. Oh, well. Scan the GoCQLX passage is an idiomatic extension to GoCQL that provides usability features. With GoCQLX, you can bind the query parameters from maps and structs Use name query parameters identifier and can query the. Let's go look at that from maps. Mapper. Combine the query parameters from maps, structs, and stuff. Insert bind data from struct. First result into a struct. Yeah, so this isn't particularly helpful. Example. Let's look at the example. Oh, email is a list. And you make it a string like this. Maybe I need to do. Oh wait, oops. I want to go. Let's go actually look at. I need to do Golang map type. Map key value type. Let's do that. This needs to be this thing. And it needs to be string like so. Alright, let's clean it up for me. Come on, code clean up. Boom. Yes, no, maybe. Whatever. Oh, I know what. Let's see. Go format. Damn, that's working hard. Ooh. I didn't think my formatting was that bad. Shoot. Oh, it looks like it broke. What did it do in here? Tweaked out something, I guess. Well, anyway, okay, so we have details there. And we have my mess I'm making in here. Ah! Okay, cool. So there's our truck struct updated with the map string, and let's see if we can do this thing. Shit. Varchar? It's not a varchar. Right? Let's go back and look at it. Map text. Oh, this is super pissing me off. Details, map text. Map of type map string. Field. Oh, here's this thing. Let's hear. Oh, that's pretty awesome, actually. But still, that doesn't fix my map type. Maybe I need to do map string interface. No, there's names, map string, I mean. Some names, formats, printf. Oh, wow, that's some mutated stuff. Alright, let's try that. Let's try... Oh yeah. Oh, I did it over in models. Where the hell's my models? Model, truck. Drop double. Hell yeah. Expecting semi or... No, you're not. That's all you get. Oh, what the hell am I supposed to put in there? Nothing. Nothing goes in there. That's what... Oh, he's making a new one there. Wonder if I can pause it like that. See what I get. Oh my god, it does. I love the ability to debug. Truck. Details is map string. So but then, oh crap, where's the... Well, that's crazy. Let's see here. Cancel font, row, continue, chunk writer. Buffer. I wonder where the results of the query are. That's what I want to know. Oh, it's super frustrating. So why? Oh yeah, of course I don't have it down there. Here it comes back and it's... Okay, think. How the hell does this go together? Yeah, metadata, string, as many customized code messages, add activity. Actor, verb, object, metadata. This thing. Pin errors. Insert into this thing. Message being... Alright, so now how do I... Oh, get one message. Message equals the user ID. That's a whole bunch of messages and shit. It's not found. message list. Parse UUID, parse UUID, message list, pin, oh, message list, pin message list. Okay, so that's 4, going through this. And, message. But they're using map scan for iterable dot map scan. Oh my god, okay. So is that what I need to do? That looks unbelievably horrible. Thanks, Go. Thanks. That is disgusting. Fetching activities from database. So this is their query. So details for me is same as messages and this other thing. So I need to do 4. What's their session.query.iterable? Oh, I'm only doing 1. So we only need to do 1 step. We're not scanning over anything. So truck is in this situation. I guess I could do it that way if I'm mapping the scan. Can I do that? Map scan. Let's just do scan. Let's try to do it this way. So there they got details. So wait, so details equals append truck.details ring. I get lost in most other ways. Just here to watch, relate, and learn when I can. Cool, that's good. It's not as yeah, Go can be pretty damn cryptic sometimes. It's, I don't know. I love it and I hate it. I love it for very specific reasons, though, not particularly for its readability. That is definitely one of the things that, yeah, I'm not here for the readability. I'm here for the single binary that compiles basically as fast as C. And the fact that every services tier service of any type whatsoever or CLI uses it now. And the CLIs I build, I can build it in really easily. You can take, for example, Terraform, Kubernetes, Docker, you name it. If it's a notable CLI of some sort these days, Go is it. Yeah, Go dependencies are a shit show. I mean, especially coming from Node, .NET, or even Java, which has this like huge ecosystem. Yeah, Go was like, what? That's like one step away from writing freaking C straight up and like trying to find header files and shit. Yeah, and you don't want to check in the depths though. You don't want to check into the dependencies, because if they have a system that's different than yours, like say going from Windows to Linux, you don't want your dependencies in it because they'll be pertinent to your machine. Even though I guess it's not particularly true in Go, because you're just checking out the repos and then you build it locally and link the dependencies that way. But they what? They said, I don't know. So like the idea is this, okay? I use Go dep, and eventually modules, I guess, is gonna fix it, right? But like I can go here. Oh, let me take this out before I nuke everything and get confused. Wait, I know. I'm gonna fix this first, then I'll show you my dependency stuff. As you can see though, like Golang finds a little folder that's specific to vendor because it's got a specific purpose, and it's just the repos in here. Like here's fs notify, there's the YAML for its build, blah blah blah, its Go files, you name it, all the crap that it needs. And that's basically how they are, but I don't commit any of it, because yeah, that. That's not supposed to be what you do. Even though Go is weird. It's also, I mean, why hard map it to GitHub URLs or, you know, your URL path? The assumption is that every single thing is in Git, which seems like a weird convention to me, but I didn't write it, so yeah, let's try this thing that they're doing here. So they're appending, they're using the append function to append into this slice this new message. My thing is just a string, so let's do this and then say, oh shit, I don't actually know how to say this. Oh no, we'll do map string string, but it's not that. It's the object. I need the object in there, so it needs to be details. Oh wait, but it's not that either because it's not the thing. I'm gonna have to change it to map scan. Let's do this. Scan map scan. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna change this shit hardcore cross board. Yeah, map. What we are. So we're going to do map scan, and then we're going to do truck ID equals the thing, which is map scan this, and then the mapper. That's what we're doing. Oh boy, I don't know if this is going to work, but we're trying it. So then, let's do member. Okay, so then truck dot name is equal to member dot name, I guess is what it is. And then we just go to the next one. Oh yeah, I guess so. So we'll do this, and this. There we go. Okay. This is fussing about. It's definitely not as equal to. So, yeah. Ah, shit. I feel like I need to rip this whole one out again. Interval map scan. This is for all that. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Get one item. That's what I want to do. ID. Well, beautiful. This is what I want to do right here. And let's change messages. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this, and we're gonna wipe out basically this whole damn bit right now. And then I'm gonna take 5, which Robert Tables. I put this one together after a little inspiration from your be back in X amount of minutes thing. This is my be back in 5 minutes thing. So I will basically be back in 5 minutes. I'm gonna get a drink because I should have got water before I sat down, but here I am thirsty as crazy. Here we go. I'll be back in 5. All right, pretty cool little thing. Yeah, that was fun setting it up. I did, however, I just realized I set it on a loop there. It ain't supposed to be on the loop. It's supposed to actually finish. We're about to go into another 5 minutes, but we're back to get this thing to work, to get this query to work. Oh man, feeling it. I'm feeling it today. Little rough around the. Yeah. Right, so main window. Not this one. Ah, there it is. This one. Oops. Come on, there we go. Man, that verbally translated really weird. Yeah, that's actually kind of on purpose too. It's metal. It's supposed to be crazy loud. It's also very hard to actually get my vocals to be prominently dominant for whatever zillions of reasons, which is really frustrating. But largely because what I need to do is just get like a lav mic and set it right here that's super hot and just picks up my voice, boom, like right from the start. But then I got to tweak it too because I actually talk pretty damn loud. Yeah, it's all frustrating. All the audio stuff is frustrating to get it to sound good. But here we are. Gonna do some code bits, more code bits. So it looks like if we do basically this bit, right? App interface. We map that piece in there, but let's go make it something specific. Like, see, this is a user ID, then it, I don't know what the hell, ID and user ID. I don't know why they have two things, but anyway, you see they got like different members here to this message object thing. So let's go back and actually set it up so that it's pertinent to. Well, no, I guess we need to do. Shit, we need to do string. How does that work? Yeah, I don't get how that's going to do. So message is this multiple thing, but it's multiple this object, this message object, right? So it's basically making a new message on the spot to assign it to message that has this. So I guess I could say detail map string string, or map and then string with a key value. Oh shit, is that gonna work? That ain't gonna work either because Go is... crap. Okay, I'm gonna mess with that later. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna remove this paradigm for now. We're just gonna remove this altogether. Boom. Mark it out. Save it. And then, yeah, you get out of here, log. Optimize. Alright. So then I need to run this to remap the thing. And we need to run this to rebuild the key space and everything. Oh yeah. Gotta go in and fix details now. So details is gone. For now. Right? Yep. Let's just take this out. I got source control. It's there for a reason. Yeah, okay. Sewer by Alpha Squad. There we go. Okay, so all that's back. And we got no details in there. So this one was never written with it in there. And this one just needs one result. So if we do, let's try that map scan that they've got in this thing here. I have no idea what I just did with that doc. Oh well, we're just gonna try it out, whatever. So this is, oop, shit. That's gonna be that for now. And here, session, yeah. Then we'll do, so yeah, session dot query statement, and then we need a value of the truck ID, so we get the specific one back that we're trying to do, and then oh yeah, map scan truck ID. Oh, consistency. What was it? No, one node. Ah, damn it. Well, actually, let's do this. Let's go CQL map. How was it? Map query map thing. I forgot what it said. Store a map of type map string interface as one field. Yes. String byte. I just want this map. Yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, is that how we... Okay. This equal marshal or interfaces. Net IP. It's not super relevant to what I'm trying to do here. Some good examples in here at least. Oh yeah, okay. Map string interface. That's the struct that it's going to be. Ah, shit. I guess I don't really have to do that, do I? I'll just use whatever the default is. For, right? Row. Map. String interface. Well, let's do, it'll be truck. So then it will have name, which will be name. Then I don't know what else I got. Details is still there. Map string. Anyway, we'll just ignore it for now. So, we want ID. And we have phone, truck type. Then what? Let's just do whatever. This is fine for now. We'll just do 3 of them. And then we'll say select ID, name, phone, truck type from what is it? Source system of record. Some shit. I already forgot the name. Trucks SSOR. Trucks SSOR dot trucks where ID equals question mark. That's where truck ID comes in. Okay. This is what row. Oh, I don't want to do this, yeah. I'm gonna add a comma. Oh, then we'll put in a, I guess this is like the error trap. Iterate, map scan, doesn't come back with a row. Then we'll break. Just break. That's all we're gonna do. We'll do that. Oh, if I do this r found truck model.truck. If I get here, then I get I found a truck, and I'm gonna equal truck. Or row. Oh, how do I do shit? Is equal to. So found truck dot name. This, and we'll say found a truck called blah. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try it. Shit. Oh, I should do it like the other one I did down there, or like I did previously. I mean, so this would be found truck. This dot ID, pointer to that, and then we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it and try it. Yeah, so found truck, phone, and then found truck. Truck type. There we go. And so found truck. What's this fussing about? Oh, I can't do a pointer as a string too. Yeah. Shit. Can I use as string? Pointer string and string. Do this then, right? I can do that. And what happened to this? Of course, I keep closing my Chrome with the dock in it. Dumbass. Come on, Adrian. So that should get rid of most of it. I'll just get to where they're not use net. So let's get rid of that. Optimize that sucker out of there. And then go down here. And where am I at? Where am I at with this? Why is this? Unresolved reference? What's this though? So let's here go CQL map. Oh, I didn't want to do this whole damn thing. I just wanted to go CQL map. Whatever. Turn. I want to know where. I think this is maybe it. Yeah, this is that one. I had that example way down here at the bottom. Yeah, there it is. So consider. Oh, I should totally do that actually. Take it out of this silly giant ass statement here. That looks so much better. And then iterate, so I did that. And then 4, which ends there. Yeah, okay. Oh, I do 4 iterable map scan. Where was the get 1 item? Get. Damn it, I know there was one. Get. Yeah, get 1. Get 1. That's what I wanted to look at. So yeah, it says limit 1 here. So they're basically doing what I'm trying to do. Then iterable, run through this thing. Oh, that's what I was trying to remember. To consistency. Let's get that in there. Oh, it is GoSQL 1. Okay. And then they do the map scan. Right, and then 4. Yeah, that's what they're doing. So I want to actually do that one. Oh, they're just calling it that, so. It's actually much more readable that way than scan. Map scan is M. Oh, M is this contraption. Okay. I don't know if I like that though, because it's just the one damn thing that I want. But this lets me map anything to this object though. That's the interesting bit. Okay, we're gonna keep rolling with it. So there we go, and then we're gonna do, this is gonna be truck, oops, truck, come on. There you are, truck. I guess it's found. What has found got to do with anything? Found. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Let's take that and let's stick it up there too. Boom. Making a mess. We're gonna refactor the hell out of this. Type can. Oh yeah, type can be omitted because it's assigned right there. Starts out as false. Okay, so truck. Model.truck. So this is going to be ID. The member ID. It is GoSQL type. That is correct. Why is this flaking out? Invalid composite literals. Oh, whoa, what's this do? Oh my god. That was badass. So the types go afterwards. So it goes something dot and then the type. Okay, that was pretty hardcore. Let's go member. Oops. Name. And we'll do string. Like that. So that works. Why is this fussing? Oh, do I have it as a string? Go to declaration. Oh, I do. I sure do. Go. Let's fix that. GoSQL UUID. This doesn't need to be here anymore either. No, it does. Wait, why did I just say that? I don't know why I said that. This does need to be here, I mean. Why is it? Oh, it's not Adrian, it's GoSQL. I don't know why it does that all the time. Alright, and then we got phone, which is phone, and that is of type string also. We got details. Oh, we can go nil on details now, and I still have it there. Go to declaration. Yeah, I do, so it's still there. But I took it out of this. But let's put it back since that seems to be okay. So we're going to do details and do a map So it's map string string, right? Comma. Trux. Shit. That's what I just put. Oh, text. Derp. Text. There we go. Okay. So then I need to add that back. Right? That. Oh, so name, phone, ID, name, phone. Oh, actually, let's just do this. Details, like so. We'll put those up front in our load here, our data load. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, kick ass. So let's do this. Actually, let's have one half stuff, and then this is going to be that, which I think is nil. It's an empty one, right? We'll go website, and it Mammy Tran. Let's go find the website again. Mammy Tran food cart. There we go. Mammy Tran. There we go. Back over to here. Put the website in there like it's supposed to be. And again, let's tear down all this junk. Boom. Execute. Then we're going to take all this and run it post facto. Typo in word which. Whatever. Crazy stuff. There we go. Okay, so we're back with that. Details. Oh, and I need to fix this. Latitude. Oh, I did fix it here. Oh, weird. So it was just storing it, reading it crappy, I guess. Alright. So details is going to be no. So I got ID, name, phone. And then let's do truck type. And that is going to be what, string 2, I guess. Let's go ahead and add these types in it. So we got latitude, longitude, latitude, then number, then longitude. And then we need to cast it, don't we? Yep. Look, Instagram. I'm going to add those. Pieter, it's currently one of my main tools. Using Go because it's fast, builds to a single binary, makes it easy to do multi-node deployment of said solution that I'm building out, and also provides a great example for developers that are wanting to use this as their primary tool, and harness some of the capabilities of it. And right now I'm just trying to get the mapping straight here with the results coming back from a Cassandra database. I was using this as an example here. Where is... It's acting like user is... So there's my truck ID. Truck ID gets passed in. Let's just go with truck here. Yeah, there we go. Give me a thing to fix it. String to float. String. Let's do, what is it? Float. Parse float. Go 32 there. No, still doesn't like it. Oh, because I need a spec. No, add da. Let's do lat long float 32. We'll do lat equals, actually I'll just do it this way. The adoption has been pretty spectacular. I mean, every single infrastructure project out there basically uses it these days. Terraform, Vault, the major clouds are all starting to dig into it more and more. GCP, AWS, Azure. It's it's what Kubernetes is written in. Terraform, I think I already said that once. Whole bunch of other projects too. Cloud Foundry, you name it. There's an infrastructure project written in it most likely, and it's great for services tier stuff. So that is why I am using it as one of my mains for sure. Oh, I'm being an idiot. Types are right there. I'm also tired, so. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a good one. I did a bit of a series too, a little bit earlier this year, where I did about 8 sessions. So. Yeah, but it's used for all that infra stuff, and it's solid for it. I mean, trying to do the same thing in C and get C-level performance is it's just not really feasible. It's just so much work. And people were writing all this stuff in Ruby, and Ruby was a hot pile of garbage for this type of work, even worse. I mean, it's great when you're just trying to parse through some data and write web apps with it, but writing system stuff where there isn't really a concurrency model and other pieces that Go has built in, it totally changes the paradigm. But yeah, it's got its nasty points for sure. And I love how it kind of piecemeal Right, exactly. Like, you trying to write system stuff in a perf nightmare, that's the other thing that's a big problem. I know that was a thing that was killing us with Cloud Foundry at first. It's like spin up a VM and then take 10 minutes to figure out that the VM exists or doesn't exist or whatever. And shortly after Cloud Foundry was written, people were like, maybe we should use this Go stuff. And now it's rewritten in Go. It's been in Go for years now. But in them early days, whoo, it was, yeah, not shiny. But then, of course, everything was written in Ruby because that was like the easiest thing to just throw together some infrastructure stuff. And that's what people were doing. Unused variable truck. No, it's not unused. It's right there. Here, let's declare it then. Create variable truck. Oh, I see what I just didn't. There you go, missing my semicolon. Like usual, and then it's unused, right? Okay, that is correct. So, oh, I wonder if I can do details like this now. And get out of there, bars. That's not what I wanted. Do m details. And just do map, map string, because seriously, that's all it is. Even though actually maybe it's a list of map string. Shit. Oh God. Yeah, like all those maps and stuff that you can, maps and lists and stuff that you can put into Terraform, it's all Go nomenclature and such. Yeah, I haven't looked at, well, I looked at Elm a long time ago, but I just haven't done much web stuff with the front end for a long time. I looked at TypeScript too, and I kind of was left with a, why do I want to do this if like all the, I don't know, I just felt like another layer, and since I know how to write JavaScript and I know how Node works, I didn't feel like I needed to add another layer of stuff that's cleaned up and then have it process the shit. I mean, I can just write the shit. I don't know. I honestly kind of got the vibe that TypeScript was written so that people could write JavaScript like they try to write Java or C#. That's what I get the feeling from with TypeScript. And it gives the fake feeling that you have some type of, yeah, exactly, basically. I mean, because that's what C# has tried to do since forever, which is, yeah, fake type safety. And, you know, because even ASP.NET, then what was it, ASP.NET MVC, the whole premise of the whole damn stack was basically to get rid of CGI, but also to make it so that you didn't have to write the client-side pieces. The original plan with ASP.NET was you don't have to write the HTML crap. You don't have to do this other stuff. You can drag and drop that stuff on there that you don't want to do, and you can just stay focused in the code. And for a long time, I was bought into that too. I still kind of like the idea because I don't want to build the HTML. I don't want to build the JavaScript. That seems all whatever. But now that we have clients that are super, super rich, we're stuck writing JavaScript because that's the language that won out. But I don't know. I just get shit done. That's what I do. Get shit done, ship it. Which of course you Robert Tables have the best emoji icon for that on earth. Where'd it go? I gotta. Yep, there it is. Boom. I'm just gonna add like. We'll just do the logo. Like, what is it? Put the logo and then put it. Ship it. There we go. On stream, it'd be protected from your own really dumb mistakes. Yeah, pretty much. That's a great way to put it. Oh man. So let's see here. Truck. What's this errors? Oh yeah, because in the sample code it was a thing. Found errors is an array of error. that what they did, or did they do a string? Yeah, they just did a string. Why is there a squiggly line? Oh, because I'm not assigning it, Adrian. Yeah, I'm getting tired, making silly mistakes left and right. I have a few keyboard, and I'm in a mood. There you go. I seriously feel like a beer, but I have so much work to do today, because I have so many talks coming up that I got to do this and get this mostly working, kind of. And then, I'm making it work, and we're going to talk about it tomorrow on stream, me and Christina. I'm going to go through it. Data Stacks Academy, if y'all want to watch that, that's going to be fun. So we're going to get on there, and she's been working on the VJS front end stuff. She's got skills around that. I'm doing the back end stuff. So I dived into Go for the back end here, which is what I'm building out right now. Yeah, that's the way to get the real talk, man. Just have a beer and just let it go, you know, or let it come out, however you put it. What is this fussing about? Come down here now, and it's like, it's a different fucking type. How do I convert it to that? Oh, I know what I can do. I can do... Oh, no, I can't. I'm gonna have to change this whole damn model, too, probably. Fuckers. Damn it. I should just make everything a damn string, because it's easier to print out this stuff. So I did truck here. Oh, that's... Scope problem. Truck equals, or is type what? Model dot truck. So I'm gonna call this the found truck. Makes me scream. Yeah, so that, and then we can do truck is equal or equals found truck, and then we can go down here, and we can say truck.name. And I don't know if details are going to work still. Seriously, man, that's my poor pearls, poor pearls. A little go, don't know. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of how I feel. I'm right there with you. Lycan 1534. Lycan. Is that like Lycan was born in 1534? And welcome to the mosh pit. We'll get a... Stream Elements will eventually like give us the playthrough for that, and it'll be loud as hell. It's my Blizzard idea. I actually kind of guessed that. I was trying to think, what's 1534 though? Is that yeah, hell yeah. Is that it? Will that work? I don't know if that'll work. Let's say, oh, maybe I can do ID dot. No, I can't do that. It's a go CQL dot UUID. There we go. After like 30 seconds. Stream Elements is so behind on that stuff. So yes, welcome to the mosh pit. Join the fold. We are just writing some Go code today, as you can see. What could be up? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You know, I think I'm actually going to go down to the game store here where I live in Ballard and see about streaming some games down there just for shits and giggles and fun. They have like a giant 10,000 square foot store. Everything from Warhammer 40k to D&D and all that kind of jazz. It'd be pretty rad. I mean, I still have my 2,400 point army of Warhammer 40k, which I guess I could play as like, what is it, Blood Wolves now? Grey Wolves? I could play them as Grey Wolves. I don't remember what, they change that shit every like year. Oh yeah, seriously metal as fuck. And I also have, I don't have my D&D books anymore, but I had a whole set. I do have my Palladium books, with riffs, Robotech, that's going old school, and some other things. Yeah, still got them. They're still sitting there. Played the hell out of some RPG games. And of course I've played a billion computer RPG games too. I don't know what to do about this ID, you guys. Actually, God, I'm trying to... Can't believe I just said that. Here I am in the Northwest. Everybody says you guys. And I've been just trying to say y'all, because y'all is just easier. And it actually means everybody. Then nobody has to fuss about it. They just... It's everybody. It means everybody. Riffs was the shit. Dude, seriously. Riffs is still the shit. I wish Palladium had their drama fest or whatever happened. Now that shit went sideways with them. That just sucked so bad. They were literally one of my favorite game companies because it was just it was so, yeah. They had a thing. They had something going on there that was pretty cool. They got TMNT too. I had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles RPG via them for a long while. Yeah, exactly. The world is so cool. It's burning. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna comment that out for 10 seconds here while we make this one work. So let's see if this one actually does work. Okay, what was that bun statement thing? Okay. Well, let's get to here. Let's get to here. That's what I say. We'll go over here and then do... Oh, I can't run the trux query now because I just foobarred it all. Oh, wouldn't that be epic? Like you could do the riff lines and oh my god, now that is one of the first things I've never thought about that for some weird reason, and now I want to go build that game. I think that game would be one of the most beautiful games ever created. Could be easily, just because of the crazy spatial stuff going on. E5, 5th generation DM book. I could sing you. Oh yeah? Send it my way, man. Dude, map scan seems weird to me too. So the idea, from what I can see from looking at the docs and everything, is so map scan off of iterable object, which is, well, okay, so session is, think of that as basically the connection, right? Connection to Cassandra, just like a connection to Postgres. Then we issue a query, we pass in the query string here with the ID, which is in the where clause over there. Then the consistency just means it's a Cassandra thing where it says, hey, Nick Larson, how are you? So consistency GoSQL1 just means as soon as I get a result from a single node from this cluster, which in this case is just a single node anyway, immediately send the results back. Don't wait for any other nodes to respond to get a quorum around the result. Okay, so when it's not just one record, it's one response from a node, which could be one record or 1,000 records, and then iterate. And then I return an iteratable thing. Now, because of my where clause, I know that I'm only going to get back one item, but I'm still using an iteratable as if I was to get back multiple items, right? No, it's not like find one. It's like find one in an architectural systemic sense. Because like the idea is a Cassandra cluster would always have more than one node, right? So that consistency just means that. So if you set the consistency higher, what it would do is, say you have 6 nodes in a cluster. You issue the query, and it says, like, let's say you use GoSQL dot, I think there's 1, 2, 3, and then there's different levels of stuff. But basically, what it's doing is it goes out and it says, all right, here's the query I want, give me the result. I need it verified, and I need it to match from 3 clusters. If the write is in any weird state on those clusters and it can't get the number back that it requests, then it's going to basically time out or give a provided result of the data's out of whack, right? It's not consistent at this point. So So that's basically what that is. Right, and in this case, I'm saying don't wait for other nodes to give me anything back. Just ask, and as soon as you get something, give it back to me. And since it's food trucks, I'm not super worried about strong consistency guarantees at this point. When we get like 1 billion food trucks, then I'll worry about something like that. And and like I was saying, it just happens that this is a query, since I'm doing ID, and ID is unique because it's a UUID. I know I'll get 1 item back, but I'm writing this out as if it's a query that's going to come back with a lot of stuff, just like I wrote this one down here, which is a query that comes back with multiple records, right? And here at this query, if we scroll over to, oh yeah, I didn't put it in there. I think the default in this situation is 1. But like if I said, oh yeah, get a quorum, that would technically break, right? Or it will functionally break. Because it'll go out and it'll say, all right, I'm going to wait for a quorum. If all I can ever get back is 1 record, there's nothing to have a quorum with. It's just going to break. And then, like I was saying, there's the other one. There's all these crazy ones too. All, any, batch size, each quorum, local 1, local quorum, whatever. Just going with 1 for local dev because it just works much better that way. Yeah, and theoretically there was a map scan that would do just 1 result, but I couldn't, the docs looked funny about that. More confusing than this looks, which, I don't know, I guess that's up for debate probably. But anyway, so we get here, and we start the iteration, which is going to be on 1 record. We know that. Yeah, and what's kind of trippy is the Go CQL docs, specifically for the Go library that's used to connect to Cassandra. Those were pretty good, but they actually had some examples in all of that stuff in the docs, which is more than I usually see when I see Go docs. But yeah, so it'll bring that back, and then it'll map all this stuff, which I feel like there ought to be some type of mapper for this, but it's not strongly mapped, right? Because I'm mapping it back in. I get a member from the map scan, which just maps it to string interface, i.e. a thing and then whatever the type is, right? So each of these is key and then the type of the value, key and the type of the value, key and the type of the value, all the way through. Which is why I'm not sure if this is going to be the way this is supposed to go. I think it might be like, how does it go? List. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little confused. I don't think that's going to work, but we're running, right? Yeah, we are running. And I put a stop here because I wanted to get to the query before I start mapping, because I think the mapper is going to break. And then let's issue this sucker. Oh, but I needed to know what the ID was, and since I removed the trux method for now, since I broke the UUID on the ID, I need to get in here and get a console going so I can see which ones are there. Oh god, that was a lot of talking in a circle there. Alright, give me the... What? Select asterisk, oh, from... Trux, there we go. And then... Execute that, there we go. Okay, we're gonna look up Mammy Tran. And then go back over to here. Oh wait, no, here. And then we can put that in. I also know that I recreated these, so yeah, you can see where the GUID ended up different. So there we are. We hit our member thing. So the session is going vars, truck ID. That's what I got so far. See, that's a map string. Truck. What environment is this? This is GoLand, and I am writing Go. The GoLand IDE from JetBrains. It is, yep, exactly. It's an IntelliJ variant. I mean, it's basically IntelliJ specifically focused on GoLand. So a lot of the Go stuff is built into the IDE itself, instead of it just being a mere plug-in. First thing you can tell is like when you go into settings, right up here it says Go, and it has these default systemic premises of how Go works in the environment, like your Go root, Go path, vendoring and build tags, and your dependencies, which I map to dep, and then Go modules, which I'll, when it works a little better, I'll start using that. But anyway, we got to here, so now let's run down to this. All right, so we should have our query and all of that jazz. So truck ID, yes, nice 16-bit UUID, has one once, and then truck is all empty all along here. So this says map string string. Still don't know. Still don't know. I feel like it's just gonna be string, but that's what the. All right, we're gonna go. Ready? Let's go to here and see what happens. We know we can get to the for statement. Then run. Did I get there? No, it looks like, did it crap out? Oh, console. Found a truck called period. Really? We just skipped all the way down to there? Oh, maybe I need to check that. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, errors. Oh, of course. If that, I need like an if else. It didn't map shit. Pinned errors. Well, let's just go down to the next thing then. Should be that, yep, and then errors is this. Truck not found. Oh, that's the only thing. Oh my ass, it's not found. We just looked at it and it was there. Yeah, Go error messaging is kind of the not anything to write home about. It's not super, it's kind of just meh. Okay, so I think the reason it ended up this way though is because of the way it compiles. And because of the way they built it to be like the super fast, super easy to develop version of C. I'm paraphrasing so many ways right now. But they ended up just breaking error trapping altogether and turning it into this super, super overly simplified thing. So they didn't have to build out error structuring and such. But yeah, I've been kind of frustrated by it too. I want to like build exceptions and bubble exceptions and do that type of thing, and instead it's like I just have this thing where it panics and pukes. Which of course by proxy means I end up wrapping things at a very weird level. So session, page size, iterable. Is it actually not? Oh, what's my... I wonder where you can see. I want to see where oh, let's fix my misspelling of that Instagram. Let's rerun. Try to get somewhere, because we know that ID is good. We just went and got the ID ourselves. Oh, let me. Whoa. Nuked something. What the? Interface. Oh, interface conversion. It's float 32, not string. Whoa. wonder if I can do this. Places float 32, not string, go routine. Oh. Is that messed up? Oh, shit. Calling it float 32, handle that? That's a good question. I don't actually know, Nick. Oh, so brutal. So this is right. These are the only two that I know that are float 32. Go to declaration. Float 32, float 32. Oh, I think I have an idea what it might be. Well, there's 0. Which means what? And here they are, floats. I know that maps. I know it maps. Because earlier I had it mapped for the other thing, the other way I was doing it. Just down here commented out, right? Actually, let's do this. Does that even build then? Undefined JSON? What? Oh, just fix it already. There we go. So this one is broken. Let's just do what is. No? Oh, I'll do. Can I not do that? What is? Let's type. Oh. Let me do go cql.uuid. And we'll do that. Oh no, wait. I wonder if I can do dot parse uuid and then type in, put in ID, and then give me the map on this sucker, please. Yes, yes. I should fix that. So this should give us trux, and that maps here. Longitude, latitude here. Longitude, latitude are assigned float 32 values, right? So let's do that. Then we'll look more at the differences there. Shit. Oh, that, of course, that's the one that's broken. Yeah, so if we go here and then go down and just get a ask for a trux list. There we go. So that's the result in JSON. Yeah, I know. That's the daily story. But yeah, so there's truck ID. There's the GUID or UUID, whatever. A type 4 UUID specifically. And there's latitude and longitude at 0, so with no parens around it, or I mean quotes. Twitter's empty, Instagram's there, and then also, yeah, so that's all. Truck. Yeah, I don't know if I could work to that. I get so lost when I listen to so many things. I don't know. Metal, for some reason, is the chaos that makes my mind calm. Yeah. Screamy guitars. That's what does it. Okay, so here's the dealio. I gotta go work on some slide decks for these upcoming talks. I am gonna get back and hack at this later. But right now, I think all 6 of us, we should raid somebody. Who are we raiding, y'all? That is the question. That is the go-to question here. I'm gonna come back to that in a little while. Boom. Let's go out to Twitch. See who we can find.
The captain.
Dude, I always use
for Team Spirit.
Well, like
the
before,
the not cover sheet on my.
Was aimed at my
Are you
boy
kidding me?
Dual Kevin.
Shit.
And Dual Kevin, is he going with the G?
What
You
is they
see it right
playing
there.
back
He is going maximum president here against Justin Wong.
There it is.
And here we go, game number 1. We do have the G pick now. A little bit of a tidbit of info here. You know, Nephew does have a very, very strong
Don't look
G.
at my
We've
secret
seen it
codes.
from the previous weeks. Dual Kevin.
There we go. All right, so who are we going after here? Who are we gonna go follow? I mean, who are we gonna raid?
With G.
Oh, programs coding. Is he coding? I think he's coding. We're gonna find out in a second whenever this thing loads up. Oh, I gotta watch an ad. Yeah, no, I definitely doxed myself. Where I have like 2 codes, which is kind of funny. But yeah, what the hell? Oh, there it is. So yeah, it looks like he's doing stuff. Interesting stuff. I enumerator on state. I know. Like, I wish we could just get. I mean, I'll look at some ads or something, but like either let me buy my way out of them or let me, you know, do something like that. So program code phobia. I've rated Steampunk Programmer like 30 times. Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, I like this view too. It's pretty cool. I don't know. Let's see. Let me turn my music down and we can see what he's up to. Where's the volume knob on here? Oh, here we go.
I feel like it started happening after messing with the pre-spawn stuff.
Oh yeah, let's get in there. He's got like some dig dug stuff going on. Current miner. What is he
And I
building?
really don't
Oh, it's
wanna
his
see
shooter
this
that he's
either.
making. You want to raid him? Let's do it.
I'm also worried that if that is the problem, then pre-spawn is used in other places. And so this will buggle in other parts of the game. We'll find out.
All right, here we go in just a few seconds. It's been fun, everybody. So, countdown begins. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go.